Oh, how wrong our predictions were. This week's episode of The Bad Batch keeps us on the planet of Ord Mantell, where we once again see the Bad Batch working for Sid. The episode starts with Omega practicing her bow skills in Sid's bar, while a couple of familiar faces wager on her success. We quickly learn that while Omega has much practicing to do, Sid is pretty badass with the bow. Sid quickly sends the Bad Batch off on a mission to retrieve a tactical droid before it can be decommissioned in a factory. Along the way, they run into the Martell sisters. Wrecker's head trauma progresses, and we even hear him begin to mutter the words, "Good soldiers follow orders." Will we be losing Wrecker soon? Will they be able to help him? And where the hell does Omega store her giant binoculars? The major takeaway from this episode is that it appears that the Bad Batch is having success in building their own network. They have a somewhat stable source of income from Sid, and by her own admission, they are under her protection. It seems like we'll be spending some more time on Ord Mantell this season. This episode had some great throwback moments, as for the first time this season, we get to see some good old clones versus battle droids action. They even kept the authentic droid blaster sounds, which was a nice touch. All three types of droids we see in the factory are the same droids that the clones battled against for years, and it was interesting to see them working together against the police droids. Another connection was the reintroduction of the Martell sisters, who we know from the final season of the Clone Wars. The two sisters have evidently continued working against the Empire, and even have a mysterious benefactor whose reveal seems to be a major part of this series. I am sure it is not the last we've seen of these two. My favorite part of this week's episode has to be the police droids. While you can paint the good old battle droids up and give them some new looking armor, it was good to see that their accuracy has not improved whatsoever. In fact, there is one part during the episode where one of the Martell sisters and Hunter are entirely surrounded, and still the droids can't hit them? Some things will never change. My prediction this week has to do with who the sisters are working for. While my initial suspicion was that it was Ahsoka, they do refer to the sisters' contact as a he, which leads me to believe that we'll be seeing some other familiar clone faces soon, and my guess is that her contact is none other than Captain Rex. What are the odds that our guess is correct? Who do you think the contact is? Will we see Wrecker's head trauma resolved anytime soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content. In the meantime, I'm Brendan, and remember, never tell us the odds.